What's going on, guys? Luke here again. Welcome back to another Transformers Forged to Fight video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at 4-star maxed out Jazz. So as you can see on the screen, we have my current Jazz, and all the bots that I'm doing videos like this are all obviously from my roster. So yeah, if you guys have any bots that you want me to try out next or do a video on next, be sure to let me know. So yeah, as you can see, we have Jazz Scout, obviously 4,864 power index altogether. He's obviously awakened as well, and as you can see from his attributes, level 50, rank 5, so he's basically maxed out. His health is 12,715 and his attack is 1,324 with a forge level of 100 out of 100. Moving over to his signature ability, as you can see, Exhaustion, level 75, so it's getting up to getting very close to maxing out, and as you can see, his abilities as well: Confusion, Evade, and Crit Rate buff, which is amazing. And then if we go down here to his actually, let's take a look at his abilities first. So as you can see, his signature ability: while confused, opponents have a 100% chance to lose 4.8% of their current power for each missed attack. If the opponent slips down to a lower bar of power, they are stunned for 1 second. Then we have Confusion, which reduces attack rating and increases the chance the opponent will use a special attack. Evade, which is chance to evade incoming attacks, which is obviously amazing. It's basically like auto dodge, if you don't know what evade is. Then we have the crit rate buff, which temporarily increases the critical hit rate of attacks, which is obviously amazing. And then when we move on to heavy attacks, 100% chance to confuse the opponent, lowering their attack rating by 20% and increasing their chance to use special attack for 6 seconds or until their next special attack ends. If the opponent is already confused, heavy attacks grant 100% less power to the opponent, which is really good. Jazz is so much fun to play. He's one of those bots where he's just so quick. I mean, if you're really good at intercepting, or like when I play with Jazz, I'm always aggressive when I'm using him. I'm always trying to intercept as quickly as possible, just try and completely burn down all their power and everything. It's honestly so much fun using Jazz. Moving on to his special attacks, we have Windmill. His special 1, which each hit against a confused opponent has a 20% chance to stun the opponent for 3 seconds. And then special 2, Dazzling Display, 100% chance to confuse the opponent, lowering their attack rating by 20% and increasing their chance to use a special attack for 6 seconds until their next special attack ends. This attack locks the opponent's special attack free for as long as they are confused. And then special 3, Grapple and Groove, inflicts a permanent backfire debuff, dealing 100% of attack as instant shock damage when the opponent next activates a special attack. This backfire is not removed when the opponent uses a special attack. Overall, Jazz is so much fun to use. Like I've said it so many times in different videos. Jazz is really, really cool. Here is his alt form. As you can see, nice little race car, which makes sense because he's so much fun. Moving on to the Synergies. As you can see, plus 8% armor from allies, which is Grimlock and also Ratchet. Role models where Bumblebee's heavy attacks gain a plus 5% attack buff for each alive team member. That is the G1 Bumblebee. And then we have the enemies, plus 8% attack rating with G1 Megatron, Starscream, and Bludgeon. Then we have the lieutenants, where each time Jazz avoids all hits... Each time Jazz avoids all hits in an opponent's special attack, he gains an attack buff, increasing his attack rating by 8% for the remainder of the fight. That is obviously G1 Prime. So overall, Jazz is a really cool bot, one of my favorites, like I've said many a times. Let's get straight into the gameplay, but before we do that, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to drop the video a like, subscribe if you've not already. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.